Hi guys, it's Bob from HetteshWorld. Today we've got a new RV beautification project to happen inside the camper. So we'll show you what we're going to do here. So the overview of the project today will be to remove this old couch, which is breaking down. I've been patching it up with leather repair and it's not working anymore. It's all just flaking off. They say it's due to moisture, like when you're in the southern states. I'm not really sure. It started with the seat and then it's kind of, you can see it's kind of flaking off here. We went up yesterday up to outside of, well, it was on the eastern side of Indiana, a little town called Orland, Indiana, outside the capital of the RV industry. And we went to a place called Newsom's RV Surplus. We bought a new couch, or theater seat, I guess you can call it. They call it a love seat, but it's a couch. On this back wall, we're going to stagger these three different colors. They're in three different sizes. Bought these on Amazon. They're super light, 5 pounds a box, and we got 3 boxes. We all know the RV, you have to save weight. These are way thin. These are maybe 3/16. They do have double face tape on the back, but I will use the nail gun to make sure they stay in place. Some of the reviews they talked about, some of them would fall off on occasion. And I should have enough to do it, but what we're going to do in the bathroom is we're going to cover behind the commode here. So we're going to cover this back here. I'm probably only going to go up about maybe halfway or so, maybe the top of the lid, just to give a little accent in here to just give us a different look. An RV is just like your home. I mean, this is our home, and being only 400 square feet, it gets pretty easy to get boring looking at the same thing. So this little project here should really add some flair to the camper. Other couches, they're holding up fine. They ain't having no problems at all with any moisture, not breaking down. You have one on this side where the kitty cat sits. No problems at all. We're not having any problems with this, just this seat here. So the couch we're getting is a little bit darker color, which is going to look good because we're going to have contrasting colors in here instead of all looking the same. A lot of the RVs now are doing contrasting colors, and we like it too. So we'll get this project started. We're going to rip this old one out, and then we're going to figure out how we're going to put this slat wall on and get this new couch in place once this wall is in place. So we're going to figure out how this couch comes out. I know it screws down to the floor because I've had it out before to reinforce the springs on the bottom, because originally the springs didn't have enough springs, so I bought some extra springs from Amazon to reinforce it. So we're going to get this torn out of here. Good riddance. This bottom section seems to be all one piece, so we're gonna have to drag it out whole. That beast is heavy. It's a lot heavier than the new one. Thank goodness for a 32-inch wide door. Everyone that's ever done a home improvement project, you know you have to make a mess to make things look beautiful. So right now I'm just trying to clean up the area and prep it for this new wall covering. I'm going to wipe this wall down with some alcohol. Get any dirt on here that's left. Razor knife won't work. So I had to get out the old miter saw. I got an old mechanical miter saw and that works fine. It gives it a pretty nice edge. So that's what we're going to use. We got the nail gun out. The first 5 rows are done, so I'm going to attach them up a little bit. I'm making sure those nails don't go into our bar area. So I got the new Thomas Paine chair anchored. It's got 8 screws holding it to the floor. The footprint is smaller. This is only 55 inches where the other one was 60. But the way it doesn't hug the wall as well as the other one. It sits back fine, but it definitely gives us a lot more room back there behind. Give another spot for Amelia to hide. Actually be able to get the vacuum cleaner back there, which would be nice. These are electric recline. They don't have heat or vibration, which the vibration on the other one didn't work very well, and the heat broke twice under warranty. These are really comfortable chairs, and I'll recline one out here, and you'll see the footprint different. Get these out and I'll back up. So as you can see, it's right there on the wall. It comes out. I'd say it comes out about 8 inches further here than the other seat. It's very comfortable to sit on. We do have enough room here on the edge now. I'm gonna either make a little table or we're gonna find a little 8-inch wide table. This don't have drink holders in it, but it don't matter. The drink holders, they look kind of silly on a couch anyway, I think. But there's the project. Like we said, make it your own. It's your camper, your home. We just added this little bit of wall here. Above the john is the cabinet, and then got a little space there. We just wanted to kind of give it a little accent here. I am going to get a trim molding, a 1/4-inch molding round, put up here just to dress this edge up. Now that we got the extra room with this new couch and beautiful wall back, I'm going to build a shelf. I'm going to build a little small rectangular box right here coming around. Then I'm going to build a little box out front to hold our remotes. I'm going to build it out of number 2 pine, and I'm going to stain it and put clear coat on it to match, to get pretty close to this wood grain. We found a stain that's pretty close, and trim it around the top edge, and so the top can be used for drinks and the bottom can be used for setting items in there, and then front can hold all these remotes that are on our railing right now. Sketched out the drawing in my head. We're here in a park in Indiana, and I got all my tools out here. It's a nice brisk 52 degrees today. So the plans are going to take, this is going to be the base of the shelf, and then we'll have a end cap here, board here, board here. So it's basically just going to be a little rectangular box. This front, I'm going to put a small border around it so we can put some remote controls in there and hold them all. And then we'll get this all sanded up and we'll get it stained. And I got some leftover wood here. If I got enough, I'm gonna go around this edge with a little border just to dress it up a little bit. If not, I'll just stain it to match. I do have, when I did the stair upgrade where I added the extra step, I got this wood here I kept. So I may put this on top too and nail that on there to give it that factory look. I use the square so I make a nice straight line because I'm not the straightest cutter with a circular saw. So this piece is going to go right there. And then I'm going to run some down the sides here to tie this all together. So yes, I got it all glued up and clamped, and I do keep some extra clamps around because they work great for a third hand or fourth hand. And once this all dries up, this will get a final sand where I can really hold it and give it a good sanding, and then we'll stain it. Here it is all stained up. It'll get a shine once I put a clear over top of it. There's our finished product. The front cup got some remotes. Of course, we got the power here so we can plug in. You can set a phone up here. You can set a drink up here. It's screwed into the stud on the wall here. So I think it turned out pretty good. What do you guys think? A little nice addition. Couple-hour project. Goes well with my good-looking wall. And I'll show you the bathroom. I did put a cover or trim piece on the top. I hit a piece of scrap. So this turned out, turn the light on here. I put this little trim piece up here. Didn't stain it or anything. It kind of matches pretty well, I think.